Okay, long time no see on the channel. I kind of been letting it die, and I know the only thing that gets views on my channels is like gun reviews. But nevertheless, in my NBA talk videos do like 5 views. But nonetheless, I'm gonna make one. I know it's been a while since I've been on the channel, but I just want to talk about the Lakers. And if you follow my channel, I'm LeBron fanboy supreme. And something was bugging me today. Now I'm only allowed 15 minutes because the program I use is I swear I paid for it, but it's saying I have the 15-minute free version right now. So I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long that I can't say for sure I paid for it. But anyways, so I only can do 15 minutes, which is fine because I tend to just talk forever on these videos. So this will make me keep it short, I guess. And the program's only $18 for a year, but I've been spending so much money that I don't feel like spending $18 even. Uh, so about the Lakers, the main thing I wanted to talk about is just like I feel like there's just so much hate in the media towards LeBron. And it's kind of latent hate. Of course, they'll all deny it because that's what they do. But I feel like there's just so much latent LeBron dislike. Let's call it dislike in the media that like the Lakers aren't getting the credit they deserve. And what I specifically want to talk about is in a couple of inane comments I've heard lately. As you know, the Lakers have started 6-1 and they're doing really well, which I could have predicted. And I mean, well, not necessarily, but and they're just they got freaking Anthony Davis and they got freaking the best comment I heard about the Lakers was they got Anthony Davis, they've got LeBron James, and they've got 3-point shooters. Like, don't overthink it, you know. I mean, but let me take issue with a couple of the comments I heard that really bugged me. One was from Brian Windhorst. He's kind of wishy-washy, I gotta admit. And he's covered LeBron his whole career, and he's now out in LA covering the Lakers and LeBron. And he was on TV the other day, and they talked about the Lakers, and it seems like every time they'll say like, "Oh, look at the Lakers, they're top of the West," like, you know, and the people on these podcasts and media gatherings and stuff just want to start off negative. Like, where's the positivity? They're 6-1, you know. Nobody thought they'd be on top of the West, and here they are, you know. So far, okay, it's early, all those caveats. But the first thing Windhorst started doing is he started being negative. And he started saying, "Well, the Lakers, the problem is they've got two guys. They've got two guys playing out of position, and LeBron James, or I think he said at least two guys. And Anthony Davis really needs to play the 5, and LeBron really needs to play the 4, but neither one of them wants to play those positions, and blah blah blah." And I'm just thinking, like, who cares? Like, what? The media seems like completely obsessed with Anthony Davis playing the 5, and it's like, really, who gives a crap? Aren't we hearing all the time about how it's positionless basketball now? Here's my thing. If you have Anthony Davis on the floor playing basketball, and you have LeBron James on the floor playing basketball, I don't give a damn what positions they're at. I don't give a damn. You've got Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the floor playing basketball. Call them whatever the hell you want, It's so stupid. The media gets like obsessed with these stupid little things. And right now they're obsessed with Anthony Davis. Is he going to play center or is he not going to play center? Who cares? That's a media concoction. I don't care what position Anthony Davis plays. He plays tall guy who's good at basketball. That's in my opinion what position he plays. Like, get over it, media. But like I said, just the way that first reaction of Brian Windhorst, oh, look at all this Lakers early season success, and it was tossed to him was, oh, they've got guys playing out of, it's negative. It's the Lakers have a problem. They've got guys playing out of position, blah blah. Like I say, don't we always hear like it's positionless basketball? Like who cares? The modern basketball is positionless, and I mean, if they're winning, who cares? They can play out of position all the way to a title. I really don't think it's an issue. And another thing I want to touch on was Dwight Howard. Everybody was like, "Oh, Dwight Howard sucks," and blah blah blah. This was so predictable that he's a good basketball player. He's old, yes, but this was so predictable that everybody would be like, "Oh, Dwight Howard's terrible," and then he'd be good. This was like the most predictable thing in the world, I remember what really flashed to me about Dwight Howard was last year. I think it was. He had a game where he had 30 rebounds. I mean, that's just a line that jumps out at you, and you're just like, geez, this dude still has some flash, you know? He had 30 rebounds in a game. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was last year. So, yeah, Bill Simmons, sneering little old Bill Simmons, who doesn't like everything that's not involving the Celtics, and, he wanted to be all sarcastic and talk trash about Dwight Howard the whole time. And surprise, surprise, Dwight Howard's been a beast so far. And that's, I love it. He gives you a lot of depth. I mean, it was a blow when Boogie Cousins went out. And I think Dwight Howard was the only thing that could replace that potential, and give you depth. You need quality depth on this team. And, yeah, it was between him and Joakim Noah. Who now, looking back, would pick Joakim Noah over Dwight Howard? There's no way. Dwight Howard has talent. Imagine that. And another thing I heard another podcast and just today, and they were talking about the Lakers' hot start, and immediately they go negative, just like the Windhorse thing. Immediately they go negative on the Lakers. And what was it they're saying? Oh, they were saying, I don't know if these guys can, Anthony Davis and LeBron James can play at these high levels, and can they continue this? Yes, LeBron James looks great, but can he keep playing at this high of a level? And I'm just like, well, what do you guys, don't you guys cover the NBA for a living? This is what LeBron James does for his entire freaking career, minus 1 year last year, This is what he does. He doesn't miss games. He dominates. He puts up ridiculous stats. This is what he does. This is LeBron James. And you're going to sit up there, tisk. I don't know if he can he keep up this high level of play. And I get it. He's older and all this. I get it. But, I don't understand why the media wants to be. So many of them didn't pick the Lakers. So many of them picked the Clippers. And so many of them don't want to root for LeBron. I know Colin Cowherd has come out and flat admitted it. And this was another stupid thing was Colin Cowherd was out there. Oh, he's looking for Cowie because Cowie made basketball decisions. LeBron just went to L.A. and for business reasons and said, we'll figure out basketball later. But Cowie had a plan, and he wanted to bring these players with Paul George to the Clippers, and he had a plan that's so great. And I'm just thinking, like, what? The media is so full of hypocrisy. Like, what do you always hear about LeBron knocked? Oh, he had to get players to help him. He can't win without bringing a bunch of superstars. He gets knocked for that. But then when Kawhi Leonard does it and can't go, he has to go to a ready-made Clippers team that's incredible. Even that he went to Toronto. He went to freaking Toronto. They were like a 58-win team the year before. I know they traded DeMar DeRozan, was it, to the Spurs to get him? But so what? They were a ready-made. Has LeBron James ever joined a 58-win team? No. He joined the Heat when they had won like 45 or 47 the year before. Granted, they brought in Chris Bosh too. But, they weren't even the first big three. That was the Celtics' big three. Garnett and those guys. Like, I just don't understand. Like, Colin Cowherd's like, oh, yes, trying to give Cowie credit. He made the basketball move. Well, LeBron just made the business move. And I'm just thinking, like, where is the energy of, like, LeBron went somewhere where he didn't know he had people. He just went there, and now it's worked out, and he's got a dominant team. That takes balls. You'll never hear him get credit for that. He didn't go when he had like 5 superstars waiting on him. But Cowie had to make sure Paul George was coming, be very cunning about it, very conniving, and do all this. So he went to a Clippers team that was already great. They won 48 or whatever. They took the Golden State to the wire last year. He went to a ready-built Clippers team that was already great and brought Paul George and himself there. He's only going to this stacked situation, and people say, oh, LeBron James has to stack the deck. Where's the criticism of Cowie for stacking the deck? Face it, all these guys stack the deck. That's what I try to say, That's the NBA today. You got to have another guy, at least one. But where's Cowie? Where's the criticism of Cowie? Oh, he stacked the deck way worse than LeBron did. Like I said, LeBron went to L.A., and he was basically like, I don't care who's there. I'm going there. Let everybody else come. Don't come. I'm going there. That's what deserves credit, you know. Cowie, he oh, I need 8. I need to go to a great team, a great situation. Already got a lot of depth there, and I'm gonna bring Paul George. I need all this help. Where's the criticism of him for that? I can't believe it. I need to hurry because I've only got like four something minutes left. I had another topic of this video. I can't even remember it though. It surely had to be about Cowie and LeBron, and I can't remember it, so I'll just go. I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the Lakers. I mean, the big thing to me is how far can Kyle Kuzma advance to give us a big 3 instead of a big 2? As far as injury, people are saying like, oh, if you look at Anthony Davis's average, like 68 games a year or something. Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about. And LeBron, other than last year, has been a beast. So I don't think it's as big an issue as even the Clippers have, because Paul George and Cowie have missed way more time. And I want to talk about Cowie in this load management thing, because I also heard them talking about this on ESPN, and Brian Windhorst was giving this spiel of the NBA has a less than 82 game schedule, whether they like it or not, because all these players don't play 82 anymore. But and I'm just thinking, like, that seems reverse to me, because what I see right now, this is just something I see. I'm just an observer here. I just think it's interesting. Cowie is taking so much crap right now for doing his load management. I don't see another major player doing it. Is James Harden doing load management? Is LeBron doing? And you look at LeBron, he's in year 17. He's 35 or whatever he is. And you look at Cowie, he's 27, 28. He's in year 9, and he pretty much completely missed 1 year. You remember? The year that the Spurs that he pretty much sat out. So he's got even less wear and tear on his body than the numbers would suggest. And he's sitting out, and he's catching so much criticism. I heard Doris Burke bashing him for it. I heard all these people bashing him for it. It's just interesting to me watching it play out that, to me, he's catching a firestorm of criticism over sitting out. So it's not. So Windhorst wants to sit there and make it look like, oh, it's the future. If anything, he's like an outlier that's getting pushed back in. I don't know how long he can keep doing this, because people are going to rightly, in my opinion, rip him. People look mad when they see, like, there's not another superstar other than Cowie, period, sitting around for load management. I don't see it. Is Giannis doing that? Is James Harden doing that? Is Chris Paul doing that? Well, he may some because he's old. But, LeBron probably should, but I doubt he will, because he won't let him sit him like that. The team may want it, but he won't. Is Anthony Davis doing that? No other major superstars do that. So the outlier here is Cowie. He's the only one. And he's catching tremendous pressure from it. So Brian Windhorst is full of it. It's not the future and the 82 game schedule is already over and the owners just don't know. That's all baloney. There's one guy doing it, and to me, he's getting blasted so bad, and I think rightly, that he's probably going to have to come around to playing more too. Because to me, he's bad. Doing that, and he's lazy. And I just want to say about the Clippers and the Lakers long term, because I only have a minute and a half left here, the real reason I don't trust the Clippers, and I think roster wise, looking at them, the Lakers roster is probably better. At least I like it better. And top to bottom, including Paul George, and Paul George ain't gonna save him. But I think the Clippers, I've never trusted Doc Rivers. I do not think Doc Rivers is a good coach. He can be. He's a decent coach at best. But I just don't think the coaching is there, and everybody in their world will be like, oh, the Clippers have a huge edge because they have Doc Rivers and the Lakers only have crappy Frank Vogel. No, I'll take Frank Vogel all day long. I'll take Frank Vogel over Doc Rivers all day long. So good luck with that, Clippers. They're already 5-3. I saw they lost to, they don't have to be losing these games that Cowie doesn't play. That's on Doc. He's just a bad coach. And so they're going to lose a lot of games that Cowie doesn't play. They're not going to have a great regular season record. They're 5-3 already. These are all issues they have.